The Blazers ball. 49 wins for the Trailblazers last year. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they case which they've done over the last couple of seasons. Actually, each of the last 3 seasons, this team has gone on a mid-season tear to make the playoffs, just like we saw last season. Unfortunately, I think this team is stagnant to a certain degree. They have great talent, but I don't think they have the pieces to win in the gauntlet of the West.
Lakers at the controls right now. James to Caldwell Pope. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Count the basket at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
LeBron James, good start. He's made his first shot. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Damian Lillard trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throws good for Lillard. The Blazers add one more to their total. Ball to James. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers would probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense keeps
the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Lillard. And the Lakers have the rebound. To Ball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Lonzo Ball is so different. Always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so possession stays with the Blazers. Lillard. Not getting it. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Lakers ball. LeBron James. 2-of-4 now. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Here comes the screen. Ball. McGee powers it through.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment losing in 4 to New Orleans last year?
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Seth Curry. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Short jumper. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
I got him. Here we go.
Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
James. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To James. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Portland ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Catch up, baby.
D's got it. Damian Lillard now shooting 45%.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
19-footer at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. Scoreboard says it's all even. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Los Angeles, they have it. A pass stolen by Portland.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Whoa, what a finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice. Oh! And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number
Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Inside, he scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Trying to cash in. Ingram's shot won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Baseline drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. To Beasley. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw.
For the Lakers, number 2, Lonzo Ball. Stepping in.
So he hits the first, misses the second. To McCollum. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Ball to Caldwell Pope. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Dame rises, gets a look, can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Portland's got it. To Nurkic. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ball into the front court. Down 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lillard to Nurkic. Oh, he had it. Nothing going here on that drive. JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3, and it's Aminu with the rebound. Deep left corner. C.J. McCollum misfires. It's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Blazers have it. Trailblazers with the basketball. Down low, Nurkic. Could not throw it down to Caldwell Pope. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
Lillard, the pass taken away by the Lakers to Ball. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for two.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Short jumper won't go down. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
New blood coming in for both sides. Ball to Josh Hart. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip-in.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Shot by Ingram misses. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Trailblazers take over. JaVale McGee with the block. That's his first of the game.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
17-footer at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Blazers have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Trailblazers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers. The Lakers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And you can't help but point out the number of times they dunked the basketball. This will be a totally different game if every slam was worth 3 points. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Steals.
That must have been a difficult half of basketball for these coaches to watch. Neither team was able to hold on to the ball, as you can see by the steals in these highlights. Still, some credit should go to the guys with the active hands.
Player of the half.
Damian Lillard has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To James. Oh, he had him there for a second. Here's LeBron for 2. Off the mark. Lillard. Work it down to Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And Nurkic seems like one of those enigmatic bigs. At times when he does well in the offensive end, he's really engaged defensively, which is why they probably call him the Bosnian Beast. But oftentimes when he doesn't play well offensively, he's disengaged defensively, which makes you think he's not even on the court.
LeBron James at the line. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Portland has the ball. Lillard to McCollum. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. To James. Not that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
LeBron with it up top. His guys down 3. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Oh, had him going there for a second. To James. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Lillard to McCollum. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
And count the basket inside. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
It's Lillard for 2. Knocks it down off the step back.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Well, he wears number 0. Grew up in Oakland, went to Weber State in Ogden, Utah. He carries that underdog mentality into games. Can that be a successful mantra in the NBA?
Well, it's the same kind of mindset I had as a player, and I love watching Dame compete and attack each and every day. The reality of the matter is, can their franchise attract the type of players that he needs in order to be successful? I appreciated that Dame doesn't want to leave, but will he get the talent to surround himself to actually win a championship is the biggest question.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Do you feel he's finally established himself as a star in this league?
Yes, this year Dame time equals prime time, averaging 28 points, 7 assists per game. But the thing you love about him the most, a career best in player efficiency rating and win shares. And most importantly, he's led the Portland Trailblazers to their best conference finish with 49 wins in the past 18 years. That's big time.
JaVale McGee.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Los Angeles, number 9, Rashad.
Seth Curry. Nice pass to set things up. Shot from the lane won't go. Seth Curry to Nurkic. Nurkic rocking the rim.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one, counted. And he makes them both. Across the timeline comes James. His guys down by 9. From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block. Whoa, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. LeBron James pins it. Second block in this quarter.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
LBJ has it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Seth Curry to Nurkic. Short jumper won't fall.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Lillard. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Josh Hart at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
14, Brandon Ingram.
It's Portland ball. Lillard. Down low, Nurkic. Scores from the post.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
James to Josh Hart. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
The drive right to the basket. And scores. Nice move, Jay. Jay, the Western Conference loaded with stars. Do you put Damian Lillard in that category?
He is a star, there's no doubt about it. He's a great player, but on the scale of greatness, I don't know if I see him moving above the likes of a Stephen Curry, a James Harden, or a Russell Westbrook. But we equate greatness to team success. I think if Dollar Dame were to go out east and his team were to be more successful, we'll be talking about him as being one of the greatest of the greats.
The follow won't go either. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Blazers in front. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
To Beasley. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust from long range. And the rebound comes to Aminu. The rebound taken down by the Lakers. Beyond the arc for three. Unbothered. Josh Hart hits the three.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To Josh Hart. Oh, he had him there for a second. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Easy path to the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
A pass stolen by Portland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Inside, he scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
Ball for three. Yes.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Can't miss those. To Ball. Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. McCollum. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
A shot no good there for Ingram. Portland's got it. To McCollum. Surveys the floor. Down for Collins. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
A bad pass there. Blazers have it. To McCollum. C.J. McCollum. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
CJ. He continues to make a case as a pantheon shooter. There are only 3 players in the league, though, that rival him in terms of volume and percentage from long-range attempts. And that's Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and J.J. Redick. He possesses a unique set of skills that makes him incredibly difficult to...
Oh, and a putback.
There you go, big fella.
He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Caldwell Pope. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Brandon Ingram at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Lillard gets it in the left corner. McCollum and a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the bucket for 2.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Wide open look, won't go. And count the basket.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Lillard. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Lillard. Brandon Ingram able to recover with the block. Second block in this quarter.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Ball. Almost unlucky bounce. Trailblazers with the basketball. Seth Curry, great look and vision. You've got to get that one to go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. And the rebound comes down to Curry. Portland down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. The shot blocked by Nurkic. The Lakers get the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers emerged victorious after a tie. In this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers just couldn't close this one out. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Ingram gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.